Hey guys, okay, so today I thought we could do a nice little fall, well, I guess moving into the holiday season makeup look that is just soft and sweet, something pretty that you can throw on for any little occasion, day to day, whatever it may be. Just something pretty and a little bit toasty and a little bit warm. A lot of bit toasty maybe. Look, I'm theming off my shirt. I got this shirt off Amazon. I fell in love with this color and like the collar situation. It's really cute. So we're going to be able to look around that a little bit. But I want to do something rather just nice and easy, low-key. I know I've done some pretty dramatic looks. I know it's been the videos were lacking last week. I got a kitten. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes now. And so, you know, if you've had a kitten, you know how that is. Vet trips, babying, getting him acclimated to the house with a dog. I have a dachshund as well. So getting them to be okay with each other, I spent a lot of time on the floor sitting with them both. And getting him also just used to being here. He was a stray. My husband found him at work and brought him home. We got him to the vet, got him all checked out. He is a sweet baby. And right now he is having some zoomies. His name is Lazarus. I'll insert a picture here. Because I don't know where he is. He's off playing. But we just got to the point where I can leave all like the bathroom door where he's been staying open throughout the day and night. Him and Pumpkin have made friends. Pumpkin's in her bed snoozing right now. Like we're at a good stage. He was 3 months old last week. I swear that boy has doubled in size. And he is a piglet. Oh my goodness, he wants to eat constantly. He eats dog food. That's why the videos have been lacking. Girl, I've been busy. I've been busy. And we just had a lot of other stuff going on too. A lot of doctor's appointments and just, you know, adulting. Okay, so let's get into our look. Look, we got our coffee. Let's do this. I've also had migraines on and off, so that's not helped. It made me very productive. Just great timing. Okay, I'm going to start with my skin. I have already done my skincare. So I'm going to take some Floss Filter from Charlotte Tilbury's because I'm in a mood to use it. And we're going to put some of this on our high points, mostly. And you know, we'll let it kind of blend out from there, but whatever. He is in here. Oh. He's jet black, so he's very hard to see because everything in my house is black too. So he blends right in. All I see is his little green eyes staring at me half the time. Just, oh, hi. He's just one of those cats. He's so happy to see you. And just immediately adjusted to our house pretty much and us. He fell in love with my husband. And he rode home in my husband's car in Pumpkin's dog bed. Just on the floorboard. Just sat there and just rode like a good little boy. And he's next to me playing. My husband called me out. Or, well, I was like waiting at the door because I was really excited about this kitten. You know how badly I've wanted a kitten for so long. Like, so long I've wanted a cat. And, yeah, anyway. Hey, booger boy. Oh, you're laying down. He likes the carpet in here. I come out to the car and there he is just sitting there looking at me with these big old green eyes and just immediately starts purring. Just immediately purring and up in my arms. And he sleeps. Like if I get him settled down and get Pumpkin settled, he'll get right up here and sleep. And it's just the sweetest thing in the world. And he's so cuddly. And he's kind of chatty when he's playing, and it's really funny. He does like, you know, the cat Merv, Bagagua cat. He kind of does those little things, and it's very cute. He'll scamper through the living room just chatting to himself. All right, foundation. We're going to use the Smashbox Always On. What you doing, little boy? Oh, you sleeping. Okay. Everybody's sleeping. Cool. This is a shake. I haven't used this in a minute, so it's like, ooh, we need to use that. a couple of pumps of this out. I'm just doing a little light layer of this just to even my skin tone out. Sorry, like overload you with chattiness before I even got into the makeup. But I need to tell you about the baby. So he's got to get back for his second little round of shots. I think next week, actually, already. Maybe week after next. He is just a happy boy, though. Scratch and Post comes today. It looks like a little mushroom. We gave him a tent. He was not into the tent. He doesn't like getting in things. He doesn't care about boxes. Giving him boxes, no. He likes pieces of trash. Like candy wrappers, like anything crinkly. He loves crinkle things. Crinkle toys are the best. Anything he can bat around that's really lightweight and small, he likes a lot. He doesn't like too big a toy, but he's very playful. He grooms me. Like he licks my chin. He made a sore. Is sore. He licks, his little tongue is so rough. It's like, jeez, man. But yeah, he wants to like clean my face. He wants to clean, like when I don't have makeup on, he wants to clean my face. He wants to clean my hands. He'll lick all over my fingers and he'll wrap his little paws around my hand and like pull me back. He likes to just be like loved on like that. And he'll kind of lick on you. He'll do like a little love nip thing and then he'll snoodle up into your hands and sleep. And it's very, very sweet. And he'll do that with a blanket. But yeah, we don't know anything about him. Like, I think he was dropped off. He seems very, he seemed very used to people and he was in very good health. Like he had no fleas, no parasites, no, like all his tests come back perfect. His skin was healthy, his hair, his coat was pretty. He was well fed. The guys at my husband's job were feeding him. And, you know, talking to him a little bit, but they weren't like sitting there playing with him. But he's very like friendly. Just glued, like straight up, just immediately like bonded to my husband, like imprinted on him. Like, you're my human. I'm coming to live with you. And yeah, that's how that happened. But he, his tail was broken. That was the only like issue he had. Was his tip of his tail, about an inch, was hanging limp and partially like severed. So the end of his tail is now gone. And yeah, I found it on the floor. The day that he was going to the vet, yeah, he I guess took care of that himself. And the vet was like, yeah, that just kind of happens. I'm like, what do you mean this kind of happens? Just say it gave me quite the scare. But it's healing beautifully. He may not have any hair on the tip of his tail, but it was just a little teeny tiny scab is all that was left. And because it must have gotten broken like weeks ago. Because it had like healed that way. And I didn't realize that was like how bad it was. I thought it was a scab I was looking at. I didn't. I didn't want to hurt him and like touch things too much and get in there. So I was saving that for the vet to do. But apparently it was a lot worse than I thought. Did he act like it bothered him? Not one bit. Didn't even, like, I went in there that morning after it fell off and he's just like, oh, hey, good morning. I'm ready to eat now. He's just so unbothered. Absolutely unbothered. He is on the floor snoozing. He likes cushy beds. He likes blankies. He likes soft things. I'm looking at cat tree options and things like that. Like there's one, I found like this kind of shelf that has like hidey holes in it and storage, and it matches some of the stuff I have, like my desk and things. And it has like cat bowl, where his cat bowls can be. They're up. So I'm looking for something that I can have his cat bowls off the ground. He's not a strong jumper. Like, he's not good at jumping. He's very clumsy. Well, not very clumsy, but he's very nervous. He can't jump on the counters yet. And I keep trying to show him he can jump on the toilet lid and get up there because we got his food in the bathroom. That seems to be like, what? No, I can't. I don't know how that works. That seems to confuse him. If he's hungry enough, he figures out how to get up there, though. But mostly I just go put him up there to his food. I'll hear him whining and he's like hungry. All right, next up, we're going to do some Lumi blush. Liquid blush from L'Oreal. This is the shade Worth It. And I think this color looks really nice with this top and everything. But yeah, I'm enjoying this little bit of peace and quiet here while I film. And I have a feeling like by the end of November, Pumpkin and him are going to be sharing beds because they both like to snuggle. And they're getting more used to each other. There's less hissing and spatting at Pumpkin. Pumpkin just gets a little too... She really wants him to like engage with her and play with her. She's a sweet dog and she thinks everyone's her friend. So she is like, dude, why can't I lay in the bed with you? Why can't I snuffle all over you and kiss you and lick you and sniff you and boop at you? Why are you so offended by this? She doesn't understand why he is like, can you not? Because she's a little like, she's rough. Because she's just, I don't know. She's a goofy dog who's very excited and loves cats. She loves cats. She loves having a friend. And she's not a big dog. She's very small. And she's been very gentle with him. She gets a little overexcited sometimes and she'll kind of paw at him. But it's like, I mean, he paws at her. So she's probably just, she copies behavior. So I think she's copying his behavior. Anyway, she wants to love on him and like play with him and him to like, interact with her without spatting her. And right now his main interaction with her is stalking her and a little pat, pat, pat. But he doesn't, the claws aren't out anymore. So that's progress. He will get her tail every now and then, which is super cute. She does not think it's cute, but it's cute. He did get her on the butt the other day, and she did not appreciate that one bit. And she's very interested in the litter box, of course. So we got that put away. We put it in the bathtub because she can't jump over the bathtub ledge. And she's not motivated enough to try. She doesn't think she can. She's one of those dogs that, like, if she thinks she has limitations, that's it. Like, she's like, no, I don't get in there. If she doesn't associate the bathtub with good things, really, other than like a bath, and she doesn't like baths. So she's not been real interested, like, trying to jump in there. She just mostly is like, what is this? What? And she is a puppy pad dog. Because she refuses to poop outside. And she's allergic to a lot of stuff. And so she goes to her puppy pad. She's pretty good about that. That's how she is. It's like her version of a litter box. Because she has zero patience. She will not wait for me to take her out. Oh no. It's the second we get out of bed or during the night. She goes to her pad and she is not waiting for me to. She has no concept of holding it. She's got to go. And that's just the way she's wired. And she's always been like that. And I don't think there's any way I could have trained her otherwise. That's just her. So anyway, he watched her use the puppy pad the other day, which was pretty funny. He was just like, what? So they're learning each other's habits. He has found her food and she doesn't even mind. She's like, cool, okay, you can have some. She's a very sweet dog about that kind of stuff. Like, she doesn't care if other animals get into her food. She just kind of like, okay, cool. To her, I think it feels like a bonding thing. That's how she's always been about that. And so he nibbles dog food. He snacks on that. I gotta fight him away from my coffee cups. I have a feeling he's going to be one of those very food-driven cats that's going to be a little bit of a menace when it comes to that. He's stretched out snoozing. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of makeup on Mario. I forgot I was going to do this because I got started yapping about the cat. Soft sculpt. But yeah, his name is Lazarus, by the way, because he was probably brought back from the dead. Like, he probably would have died out there at the plant if somebody had brought him home. My husband works at an electrical plant, so not the place for a kitty. Lots of hot things, lots of machinery and dangerous stuff. Fire happens. Like, it's scary. There are things out there that look like the gates to hell. Like, it's not a safe job necessarily, and definitely not somewhere you want a cat. And they have strays that are around out there, but they're like in the woods and stuff because it's out in the middle of nowhere. So, like, but they're not friendly. But yeah, none of the cats are very, like, tame or acting like him. Like, he acted like he knew people. So that was, like, my husband was like, I can't leave him. I just can't. And I thought he was a bigger cat that had been, like, outside for a while. I was thinking, like, a 6-month-old. And once they've been out, like, that long, like, they're kind of like outdoor cats. I guess. I don't know. And so we were initially thinking, well, we have a very quiet neighborhood. We'll save him a bed outside. At least we'll know where he is, and we can try to keep him safe, get him spayed, neutered, whatever, and, you know, take care of him, get his shots and stuff, and feed him. But when he got home and I realized this was a very small 3-month-old baby, that's coming in the house. We cannot leave this outside. And he has been such a little blessing, really. He has been very easy. Like, for a transition, like, you know, sometimes cats are not, don't handle being around other people or dogs. You know, they're scared. This little dude is brave and just loves everyone. He's starting to love Pumpkin. But, like, when we brought him to the vet, he was... They're like, you can take him out of the carrier. Like, he just hung out in the carrier. He didn't cry. He didn't try to get out. He didn't panic. He was like, okay, cool. And just looked around at the other animals. Just, I guess because he knew he was safe. My husband was holding the carrier. And he's like, okay, you take care of me. But yeah, we got into the, exam room, and they're like, well, you can take him out. And we took him out of the carrier because, they want to weigh him and stuff. And they're like, you can just leave him out. I'm like, I was thinking, oh, he's going to be freaking out, claw me. No, just sit there in my arms, sit on my shoulder a little while. He let them examine him, give him a shot. He was just like, okay, cool. He's very docile with that kind of stuff and just very well behaved. I don't really know what to make of that. I've never had a cat that was that chill. He is chill. Except when he's got zoomies, which he had earlier. He was going nuts earlier. Just running around, playing. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of concealer. I'm going to do the Halo Glow from Smashbox concealer. I've been playing with a new technique. Not new technique. It's an old technique, but it's kind of updated via Wayne Goss, where it's the whole triangle thing, but it's not doing like a solid triangle. It's like doing I'll show you. It's like this triangle of light situation, and I think it looks really nice on me. Like, it's flattering for my face shape. So he just goes like this, and like that, and a little bit under here. And it's using like minimal product. It's just sketching out this shape, and I think like spraying the concealer just a little bit more. Well, that's how I'm doing it anyway. I'm not using a significantly more amount of concealer or anything. I'm just putting it in a slightly different placement because I think it flatters my face shape for me to come down right here a little more with my products. And I'm gonna come right here, a little bit right here. And this is a very lightweight, lighter coverage concealer, so I think it lends itself really well to this technique. But anyway, that is what has been keeping keeping me busy. Which, if you watch my like short form, you've seen him. But yeah, little Laz. I call him Lazosaurus Rex and Lazzy, Lazman. He's got nicknames already. And Little Boy. I call him Little Boy a lot. He's just a little boy. I got one of those, like a little ball on a stick, you know, like a string and a stick thing. And that has become fun for the whole family. Pumpkin likes to chase it too and try to get it. Because it's a ball. And she's like, oh, this is fun. She also, I got him like these little mouse toys. One's a ghost and a vampire. And they crinkle. That's all they do. I don't think they have nip in them or anything. Yeah, so he has the vampire one in the bathroom that he plays with. Because that's still like his safe place. Like he brings stuff back to there. And anyway, I was going to give him the ghost one that came in the set. And Pumpkin decided, oh, well, I want that. So she has that one, and he has the vampire one. And she hasn't taken the vampire one, and he hasn't taken the ghost one. It's like they decided, okay, we'll share this. But she brings her toys to him. Like, her cactus, her favorite toy in the world is her cactus. It is this little, just squeaky cactus we got at Five and Below. Probably 6-7 years ago now. Yeah, at least 6 years ago. That is her favorite thing. She hasn't torn it up. It's gone through the wash a couple times, but that's her favorite toy. She brought it and showed it to him. I was like, oh, that's special. She's showing him her toys, and she brought 2 of her lammies in there, her little lamb chops, and she like left one in there with him, and she's like left toys in there with him, like, here, you can play with this for a while. That's what she did when we dog sat a friend's dog. She brought her toys, like, here, let's play. Here you go. Like a peace offering. And it's just very sweet. It's like, oh my goodness, you guys. All right. Now we're going to move on to some eyeshadow. I'm going to start with this pencil here from Bobbi Brown. This is one of her dual-ended ones, but this one in the shade Cinnamon. I think you can buy Cinnamon by itself. That's what we're going to be using today. Just a little bit of this. And what I'm going to do is take it right out here. And we're going to use this kind of our primer today. I'm going to take my brush. We're going to buff this out. But yeah, I don't know, like my monthly migraine going on. That cleared up. And then I had like a crick in my neck kind of migraine. And then I went to the eye doctor, which always gives me a migraine from being dilated and staring at bright lights. So today it's finally tapering off. But this morning it was at that, we're nauseous stage. We're going to be a little pukey feeling stage. What's great about this pencil, it sets down and locks in. And it makes a fantastic primer. Just letting that to blend on. Oh, I probably should like set my face. Just forgot all about doing that. And then we'll also put some brows on. But our eyes are primed. A little bit of translucent powder over that won't hurt either. Using the L'Oreal Blurfection powder. But yeah, the thing with the migraines is it makes it hard to like do anything. Like, anything. Just everything has to shut down for a minute for me. And it was pretty much all I could do. All I wanted to do and all I could physically like handle and mentally handle was sitting there playing with these babies. And, you know, that was time well spent in my book. Because, like, noise hurts. It's hard to read. It's hard to do anything. I haven't been able to do like my devotionals or really look at my phone that much, like, because it hurts my eyes. At the eye doctor, everything was fine. So it's just nothing, no big deal there. I am getting some new glasses though. I'm waiting for him to call me back about that. It's taking forever. I picked out some cute little Kate Spade glasses that are like tortoiseshell-y. And they also have some green in the tortoiseshell. And they feel very dark academia. Very me. And so I'm looking forward to getting those. But the website for my insurance wasn't working well. And so they're supposed to call me back to do payment and all that and tell me what was covered. So I went through on my brows real quick. I'm just going to use a little bit of a brown eyeshadow. Taking the Milani brow mousse. Now get all the excess product off. And I'm just going to run that through. I did sort of group my brows. I shaved off the hairs that were like way down here at my eyelid. And I trimmed the hairs because they were getting like really wily. Just gonna give them some good shape. So life with a kitten though has been wonderful. I've enjoyed every second of it. I'm very happy with him. With this new little addition. Yeah, we are gearing up for trunk or treat and all of that. I have got a few more treat bags to finish off because I had to go get some more candy for them. So I'll probably get that done today or tomorrow, depending until I finish up in here. Yeah, so we got that going on. I'm taking just a little bit of a brown eyeshadow and just kind of toning this. We'll do the L'Oreal Faux Brow. Was that a fun noise? Nosy. He is nosy. So yeah, so now I have a cat and a dog following me around. Uh-oh. He's awake. Him's awake. Oh no, he just turned around. And he's back. Snuggled up. Alright, so let's jump back to eyeshadow now. That little detour. I'm going to take the I Need a Warm palette from Natasha Denona. Now, another palette that would work great for this is the Nude Mood palette from ColourPop. You can still get that one for like $10-ish around there. It's either $9 or $14. It's somewhere in between there. It's one of their smaller, like 8-pan. It would do perfect for this look as well. But what we're going to do is I'm going to start with a shade called Mellow. We're going to take Mellow, which is this soft peach. And just going to skirt that around this transition area. Our colors today are not anything super unique. It's just something very light, low-key, and pretty. And just put together. And honestly, right there, just throw on some mascara. You could call it good. And this would be really nice for just a very soft, everyday type of look. But it's me being me. I like to build a little more. So we're going to take some of Ripe Next Door. He scooted a little closer to me. Whoops. Right over here. It's just a deeper kind of warm peach shade. And we're just going to take that a little bit more concentrated in there. Okay, here he is. Here him is. Yeah. Just a little lass man. Just a little lass man. Now what are you doing? Want to show everybody how you cuddle? You like to snuggle? Oh no, mischief mode. Oh no. Oh no. He's being mischievous. And wanting some lovies. He's purring. Can't have coffee. Can't have coffee. Cannot have coffee. Don't steal my brush. Hey. Hey. Mischief. Come on. You see yourself? Yeah? Is that you? Is that you? He likes to fight his reflection. Go find something to get into. I mean, how could I get anything done with that cute little baby and pumpkin? With these angels? Like, it's impossible. These sweet babies. Where were we? Back to ripe. Bring that just a little bit deeper in. On the outer corner. And buffing up and out. Getting a little lift. Alright, and then I'm going to take Fervor, which is a deeper, still kind of warm brown. Get very akin to what's in Nude Mood. And a multitude of palettes. And we're just going to take that a little bit deeper right in there. We're actually going to keep things fairly matte today. Can you not attack my leg? Excuse you. Hey, that's my foot. That's my foot. Okay, we're back. Anyway, continue to build Fervor. I took a quick little break there because the fella did call me back about my glasses. So I got the prior authorization or whatever done, finally. I'm going to jump back over to Mellow, that lightest shade. And if you hear scrumbling, that's little boy. And take a Mellow across the lid right there. So you have a little soft, kind of warm gradient happening. Yeah. Now I'm going to take a little bit of brown liner. And keeping that at the outer portion. And into the lashes. I'm going to blend that a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to take the darkest brown in here called Pep. And just pat a little bit of that over. So you have some darkness at the lash line. Bring you back. And I'm doing this where it has a little bit of a lift. Got almost a wing, but not quite a wing. My goodness. Who else is going to call me? It's like everybody wants to call like right now. Anyway. Let's see. Get that nice and blended. That little bit of lift on the outer bit. Just to kind of draw things up a bit. And we'll move on to the lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of our pencil we used earlier. Cinnamon from Bobbi Brown. And what I'm going to do is take it on this brush for control. Now, if I wasn't answering the phone 10 times and playing with the kitten and yapping, I would be well done with this look and something that I could throw on very quickly. It's really not that involved. In fact, I wore this to church last week, and I think I just didn't do the lower lash line part because my eye was watering. But yeah, very quick and easy. Now I'm going to take Fervor. Just do that right here. And of course, you don't have to use the pencil either. And there is a Maybelline pencil that is fairly similar in color. A matte, warm kind of terracotta shade that I think would do great for this, for a drugstore option. All right. And that's the eyes. So I want to keep it nice, kind of hazy warmth. Just a kiss of warmth. And keep them matte. I'm in the mood for that today. I'll make sure everything is looking nice and blendy. I think we are. All right, now we'll just finish up a little bit. I'm going to take some of MAC Warm Soul and put a little bit of that on the cheeks as well, because it is a perfect shade. I love layering up my liquid and cream blushes. It just does something for me. We'll finish this up with a bit of mascara and then a lip. For mascara, I'll just use what is in front of me, and that is Paradise Big Deal. Give these lashes a little curl. Okay, so for lips, I pulled a little combo here. Let me grab a lip liner to go with this combo. First, we're going to do first we're going to do Hot Shot from Milani. All right, and then I'm going to take Maybelline Ulta Matte in More Honey. If you want to stop there, have a nice matte lip. Good way to go. But I'm going to take a little bit of a gloss over top. This is called Honey Fig from Milani Fruit Fetish. Or you could just skip the Maybelline lipstick and just go with these two, and that could be beautiful too. But the three of them would look great together. All right. Let me sort this madness that is my hair a little bit. Okay, and here is our look complete. Something just soft and a little toasty for every day. I think it's really appropriate for November, coming up to our Thanksgiving time of year, where we're in this transition where a lot of people are getting ready for Christmas, but it's also just now getting to be fall where I am in my part of the world. The leaves won't start turning until like November 1st. And we're just now getting into some cooler weather here, but I know other parts of the world and North America are a little bit more fall right now, and your fall started back in September, but we're still in the fall spirit down here in the South. So yeah, this is, I think, a really pretty Thanksgiving makeup and just a nice look to continue this fall toastiness throughout the rest of October into November. And yeah, as we get towards December though, I will be doing a little more holiday themed content, but yeah, I'm still very much wanting to wear my toasty looks, my very dark academia makeup. So anyway, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Listen to me yap about this new little baby and about my pumpkin and how everybody is just thriving over here. And yeah, I'll list some dupes down below. Also, they did use some pricier items, so I am going to list some dupes down below of more affordable recommendations to give you some inspiration and ideas. Or as I've been saying lately, you don't have to have any of the products that I use to create these looks. You can use whatever you have in your collection. I encourage you to dig, explore, see what you have. And yeah, play, experiment, get creative. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys in the next one. May the peace of the Lord be with you always. Bye now.